Oh my gosh, come on in, fellow pop culture aficionado.
Or our moms.
Hi, moms. Enjoy us on the couples couch. We saved you a seat.
We're Tanner and KB Cunningham, a married couple who dish out hilarious banter and spark interesting conversation.
From the wild world of reality TV and the furthest reaches of the internet, we're here to unpack it all. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's explore the fascinating intersectional world of pop culture. Good morning and welcome to the couples couch.
Welcome back to the couples couch. Happy Tuesday.
Happy
It is
Tuesday.
April the 2nd.
Oh, we survived April Fool's Day.
We live to tell the tale.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, truly.
You know what? Nobody played any pranks on us.
No one also sent us any money, which was a prank.
That was a prank. That was a prank. You know, nobody sent us any money.
That was a prank. Yeah.
Yeah, we had such a big day yesterday of content, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
We were making stuff for, we have a couple
All the
people we work
businesses.
for that we were helping create flyers for.
Yeah.
We were doing things for all of the businesses, all of our side hustles. Yeah, honestly, we're busy over here.
Booked
Busy.
and blessed,
And
some would
thankful.
say.
Booked
Yeah.
and blessed and thankful.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yes. So we did our first live yesterday.
That was really kind of stressful, but
It was.
also kind of fun.
It was stressful, and the fact that we'd never done it before, and there's so much about things that when you've never done it before, it's people call it's nervousness, right? But it's nervous excitement. So you're nervous excited, right. You got something done. I did not go back and watch it because I don't need to know.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah.
I didn't go back and watch it enough to be okay.
I rewatched that first clip of us struggling 45 times.
No, that was funny.
No, I know, that's why I was like, LOL, struggling.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was new and it was fun.
Oh, I just said I didn't go back and watch it because I didn't need to watch me struggle. But you all, please go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Couples Couch Podcast, and watch us struggle. I am here for your laughter. There's multiple videos of me on the internet falling. I have plenty of things
Google
to tell you.
me.
No, just Google Coperni 3, this is me, and wait for the O's. And you can see me go down in the back in a red shirt.
Oh my gosh, I've seen this video. It is iconic.
I used to show it to my students when they'd be really embarrassed about themselves. I'd be like, look, there's a video on the internet of me falling that's never coming down. I was like, embarrassment is what you make of it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
And you know what? I remember, let me tell this.
Please.
I haven't been embarrassed many times, but I've told one story, but I don't think I'll tell this one. Is that I was doing this audition for this play in my hometown, and I forgot the words. I was so nervous, and my confidence at that time was just whack, that I forgot the words, and I just started backing off the stage as I was singing.
Slow roll out. Oh my gosh.
And I wasn't even intentionally backing off the stage. It was just my body was removing itself from the situation. It was goodbye, goodbye.
So in a fight or flight, you're a flight?
I don't know. I used to be freeze, I felt like.
I feel like I'm more of a freeze, yes.
Yeah. I feel and honestly, for me, sometimes freeze is good because then I can collect my thoughts. I'm snap out of it, collect your thoughts, let's go.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you're much more of a fighter because we go and do things.
That's kind of true.
Tanner thinks he's fight or freeze. No, he gets in people's faces.
I sound like such a bully.
No, but we travel a lot,
mm-hmm.
and Tanner's honestly such a good travel person. I'm so thankful that I'm married to you because you are always alert. You're always on high alert, always on high Q, and I really appreciate that. And then you're always just baby, and you'll pull me, or you'll be you're just always on high alert, and you're I wish they would, and you're you have gotten in vernacular vocabulary conversations with people.
Yeah, we've had conversations before.
Because yeah.
No.
And Tanner always hypes me up too, so it helps, but it doesn't help because sometimes he'll hype me up and then he'll be okay, pause. I don't want you to come on.
Well, and also too, it's time and place.
It's so time
I
and
would
place.
probably be less likely to do it in a public setting, but
Uh-huh.
I'm at the airport. I know no one can get me like that. The worst they can do is hit me.
Uh-huh.
You don't know what people can do to you out in the wild. So be careful. I do say all that
Be careful.
to say. Be careful.
Be careful. And also, we don't really mess with anything at the airport, though, because TSA will take you out.
Oh, I don't mess with
list
anyone.
yesterday.
No.
One time I gave feedback to an airport member, a TSA agent, and I was I wish I would have never done that. I'm going to go cry. I'm on the do not fly list. As soon as I like got out of it, I was like, what do you mean? And then I was like, you cannot speak to anyone like that.
Right. No, especially TSA.
It was this old white dude, but
Yeah.
this lady came and saved me. But yeah.
She did.
Yeah. So I say all that to say. I don't know what I was saying. But we did our first live.
All that to say. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah. But we did do our first live. It was a success. We're going to try to do it. I would say our goal right now is daily, at least for one of the episodes.
Yes.
And
we're going to work on like a strong upload time. We just don't have that exactly yet. Tanner owns his own business, and he has to go and do things like
when the clients need me to.
When the clients need him to, and just like when other like side business comes up.
Yeah.
And I have a very beautiful schedule right now, but also like I have things all during the day. So
we're working on it. But yes, our goal is to do one episode a day.
And to make sure you get that, please go and subscribe, and you'll get a notification when we go live, and you can watch along with us, which would be so much more fun. We would love to interact with you.
Yeah, because you can comment and do all the fun stuff.
Yes, so go and subscribe at YouTube on the Couples Couch podcast.
Yes.
Thanks. And like all the videos on there, because our uploads from our Spotify are going on there randomly if you just prefer YouTube. But we'll also have lives, and we'll also have like other shorts and things like that. So if YouTube is your preferred video consumption, go for it. It used to be mine. I used to pay for a YouTube subscription.
Yeah, I remember that. I liked YouTube, but I used your YouTube subscription.
Yeah, we used to share.
Yeah.
Like way back in the day. So yeah. And then yesterday I made my first review video unpaid.
Oh yeah, unsponsored. But
I wanted to do it. Like I put myself out there and do it, so I did it.
And we had been talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
because honestly, go watch the video. It's about like this like lip plumping gloss.
Uh-huh.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And you can see like a time lapse in the video of my lips growing.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah.
It did what it said it was supposed to do.
And Tanner actually used to think.
Oh yeah, I used to think that KB overlined her lips.
He would be like, "Did you get a Kylie Jenner lip kit?"
Yeah, it was in the era of Kylie Jenner, like right after she got her lips done, and you just had big natural lips, and then she would put on lipstick and unintentionally like put it over her lip. Like I don't think you were overlining on purpose.
No, it was just like it would like smudge down, or like I would not be like paying attention.
Be
like,
super precise.
That's such a good way to say it. And precise is not my middle name. I pay a lot of attention to details.
Yeah.
But like, if it's focused on me, I am not precise.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
No. And so I just assumed, and I like to just razz you a little bit. You? Razz. No, it's razz. No, wait, what is it? Riz is charisma.
Yeah,
okay, so razz. Yeah.
Riz is charisma.
Webster did not win today.
Websy.
Yeah, so I used to razz you about your lips and say that you overlined them because...
I kind of did, but...
You did.
But they were stunning.
No, stunning.
I've always been a lipstick girl. I've worn lipstick since I was a kid. I love lipstick. My grandma used to take me to the Clinique counter, and I would also get like a couple of things, but I would always get her lip kit, like not lip kit, her lip samples.
Yeah.
And I still do that with your mom.
You do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because whenever you say lipstick, I think of like Kylie's lip kit, which is more like of a, has the doe foot applicator, a tube. And
it's got like a gloss,
you're more like a granny lipstick.
No, I am an OG granny lipstick girly.
Yeah.
OG
do you have a preference?
That's the name of this episode.
I don't know. I know you like MAC, but do you like a matte? Do you have like a preference? Do they have different sheens like that for the granny lipstick?
Yeah, I do. Granny lipstick does have sheens. I do prefer more of like a matted look. I like a little bit of shine, but not a lot. I love a deep lipstick. I love a lipstick that is, I don't actually look great in like you know how people can wear like flush tone lipsticks?
Yes.
That doesn't look great on me.
Okay. Like a nude lipstick.
Yeah. I'm more of like a pink, red, like not your actual red, like a deep. I like deep color lipsticks.
Okay. But a deep color. Okay, yeah.
And I like a light color, but yeah, I don't do like a super like sheeny or glittery lipstick. I like just like a deep full color.
Yeah. Does it stay on most of the day, or do you have to reapply a lot?
Oh no, you're reapplying that shit.
Okay, yeah, I figure.
Yeah. And it's like I love MAC, I love Clinique. I'm still an old lady gang Your mom actually got me some Clinique that we're gonna get when we go home. I can't wait. That I used to wear when I was a kid. It was my favorite one. I was like, I took my senior pictures in this lipstick, and I cannot wait to try it again.
Now, isn't that the allure for the other lipstick? Is that it just lasts longer? Like the one that comes in the tube?
Like, there's some that say they last, but I think they cake off your lips and get flaky.
Okay, well, that's fair too.
But I did love the lip stuff I used yesterday, but I feel like it lasts like 25 minutes.
Oh yeah, it wasn't long
No, not
long
too
lasting. Yeah.
No, but I do love lipstick. But if we're going to bed every night, we're coating in Carmex
Yes,
and
always.
slugged in Aquaphor.
Definitely, you have to.
Yeah, no, that's like a no wrinkles. I mean, I get
It's a hack.
Botox,
Yeah, but it's
like
also
to
a hack.
elongate that and to just honestly just shove moisture into your skin.
Yeah, moisturized skin is less likely to wrinkle.
I would say that's something our people don't do the best.
Put on moisturizer for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. So, and then you know what? We had couch snuggles last night, and we watched Summer House Martha's Vineyard.
We did. Also, I want to
Tell me more.
mention Seeking Brother Husband.
Oh my God.
We did finish that last night. And again, we watched this. We went down a rabbit hole on Sunday and finished it yesterday. It's 6 episodes on TLC.
We fast forward through one couple just because, like,
they didn't appeal to us.
Yeah. But honestly, it was wild. It was so good. What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
And my thought last night was, last night you were turning it on. You were like, what should we watch? That sister? And I was like, yeah, I want to watch the brother husband show. And you're like, but this is a sister. And I go, I don't want to watch women be exploited.
Yeah, I think they have a new version. It's Seeking Sister Wife. So
Mhm.
it's the man seeking additional
Mhm.
wives. But yeah, you were like, I don't want to see this version. I want to see the other version. So yeah, we watched it. It was great. My favorite part at the very end, one of our favorite thruples, they get married.
Well, they're not really a throuple.
I know, they're really not, because they get married.
Yeah.
And so she, who is married to her OG husband,
Mhm.
takes off the wedding band that he gave her, puts it on her new husband's pinky as a pinky ring and her sign of commitment to him.
And then they both wore pinky rings at the end.
Yeah. So I thought that was LOL funny.
I was just like, okay. And she was literally just accusing him to get, so she could start dating her third person. But you know what?
Yeah.
This lady.
She was literally doing it so she could kick this man out of her bed and start being with her third husband.
That's what she said. I had to give this man some kind of commitment because he's like always like been there for me. I have to do something for him because I'm ready to start this other journey.
And he was hysterical whenever she proposed to him.
He cried real tears. I said, good for him. Okay, if it works for them.
No, it was really interesting. It was intriguing. It was something new. It was fresh. And a pinky ring is a sign of commitment. I've never seen it, but I approve.
I approve. I approve. And yeah, so that was just a wild journey to watch. I'm so glad we stumbled upon that. There used to be a website called stumbleupon.com, which would take you to random articles. Did any of y'all ever use that?
I did not.
Stumbleupon.com. I used to do it all the time in my geology class, which we all lovingly coined rocks for jocks because I took it because I couldn't pass like a physics or a chemistry class.
Well, yeah, that's muy difficile.
So I took rocks for jocks and we identified rocks and had some of the best times.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember what I took, but it was not rocks for jocks because I feel like that's actually kind of hard. Did you have to identify rocks?
I mean, we identified rocks with a chart in front of us.
Oh, okay,
and
that's
she like
fair.
was like, what rock is it? And I'd be like, tourmaline. I would just look down.
Okay, so you had a guide.
No, I had a girl. Her name was Miss Kathy.
No,
Tackett.
A visual guide that
we
was
had
your
a guide.
chart.
I thought you were saying you have a guy, like he just doesn't pay attention to the teaching. You know,
No.
This is a woman's pro podcast, which means we hate on men. I'm just kidding, kinda. But yeah, no, Kathy Tackett.
Okay, yeah, no, shout out. Don't care.
But I really wanted to put her on What Not to Wear. I used to take photos of her and enter and like think about how I could enter her.
Can you imagine if you got her on this show?
I
You would have immediately
Clinton
failed.
and Stacey back in the day.
That's fine, but you would have failed her class.
No, I would have like submitted it at like end of semester. But I used to take photos of her and think I should submit her because she was the nicest woman. I just hated her style, and you know I always have been hating on people's style.
I know, but a lot of, I used to feel that way about a lot of people as well. But what I've come to realize is they don't want my help.
That's exactly how I feel now. They don't want my help, and I've also learned to really appreciate other people's style. And that's like when people ask me about their style, my style, I go, "But what do you want? You like what I like because I feel so confident and comfortable in my clothing, and I like wear that. What do you feel confident and comfortable in?" So when people start asking me that conversation, I go, "Tell me like what you feel confident and comfortable in," because that's where we start like styling.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
yeah, I've seen so many sick outfits that I would never put on my body
Right.
and that I would used to be like, that's weird. I'm like, oh my gosh, this person looks amazing because of like what they're wearing. Like on the inside, like just exudes through their clothes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you should.
Yeah.
You should exude through your clothes.
Yes. Exude energy. Big clothes energy.
Big clothes energy. But yes, we also did watch Summer House Martha's Vineyard. As we mentioned yesterday, it's kind of like our fill-in spot. Monday night, there's not anything new that we really watch, so
Yeah.
that does come on Sundays, but we've put it in our Monday night slot.
Monday. And we did not watch Vanderpump Villa just like we promised you we wouldn't.
We certainly did not.
But yeah, so I like have a couple headlines from the show. It was like decade
Sure.
night. They had parties.
Lame, we thought.
Yeah, their parties were like super boring. Their impersonation of the decade was boring. And then, like, honestly, what happens is like we go through it, like the party ends. Shanice is ready to dance. She's ready to have a good time. She's going to pour all these people shots.
Shanice.
I'm jumping right into the good part.
I felt so bad for Shanice, but yes,
And
continue,
then they
sorry.
tell her she's the worst dressed person there as she's pouring 8 shots.
No. They didn't tell her that.
They talked about her behind her back when she went in there, but they heard her. They said it loud enough.
They originally nominated some man, which I thought great choice.
Yes.
I think his name is Nick. He's the one who loves fashion, so I thought that was also funny.
Yeah,
and
it's just funny.
Yeah, it's like a dig. Like he thinks he's so fashionable. Let's call him more stressed. LOL.
Yeah.
So then we go. One of the girls, her best friend Summer, alleged best friend Summer,
the one who invited her to the home.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the summer house. They stay here for 15 days.
15 days straight. They're not like the summer house cast.
No, this is more like a winter house operating.
Yes,
cast
exactly. Where they are there full time.
Yeah.
And
Which
so
I think has its pros and cons.
I know. I do have thoughts about that.
Yeah, I'll let you finish this and then we'll get into the pros and cons now and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, perfect. So her best friend Summer is the one who changes the narrative and says, well, actually, you know what? I think it's Shanice that's the worst dressed. And Shanice is in there pouring her a shot. Can you imagine?
Yeah, no.
No, disgusting.
Absolutely not. And it comes down to it that the fact that like Shanice was like, Summer, you knew. They have this conversation later. Or as she ends up like saying this and then they end up having the conversation. But Summer knew that Shanice could not buy new clothes before this trip. She lost her job.
Right, and we get into that. Yeah.
And that's just like so rude of her to say. Of like you like why does it matter? This goes back to the fashion conversation of like, it does not have to be on trend for people to like it. It's all in your style and how you wear it. And why are you hating on this person's style who you know cannot afford anything new?
Right.
And you're just going to call her out about it. Like she just lost her job and she still already had this trip booked. And honestly, she's getting paid to be on this trip. I hope she shows up to like a little Watch What Happens Live looking fully decked out and somebody that sponsors her.
Well, you know what I loved though, and this made me really kind of like Shanice more, was the fact that Summer said this stuff behind her back. Shanice immediately comes in the room and says
it to her face.
She doesn't. She just says, "You all buy fake stuff. My stuff is real."
Yes.
Which I loved because I'm like, yeah, LOL, it's not about that. You know, like it's just like you knew I couldn't do it, so then she's gonna be nasty back to them. I love that. That's the kind of energy I'd bring. I'm like, you cut me, I cut you back.
Absolutely. No.
And so then she goes into her room and cries, as I would too.
I know. I'm like, I gotta go cry now.
Yeah, now that I've cut you down, I'm gonna go cry.
I know. At work I used to like, I'm gonna go cry in my car.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta go cry in my car real quick. Thankfully I work from home most days.
You can cry at home.
I've only cried in an Uber.
Yeah.
Because I don't drive my car to work most days.
No. And so then she goes in her room and cries, and she tells us, you know, all the information about her losing her job and that. And it's sad. And then they kind of make up, but I would still be looking at her funny.
No, they kind of make up, and then you know what? They call out. So everybody's like dancing, and they call out Nick for being handsy at the end of the episode. I forgot about this, so I'll bring it up.
Right. Yes. No, thank you. Yes, they did call out Nick. on this episode at the end. It kind of is where they leave the
Yeah, it's
episode,
like almost like a
actually.
to be
It's like a
continued.
to be
They
continued.
didn't
Yeah.
like, we got our like trailer, but honestly, we didn't watch it.
Mm-mm.
But yeah. So, and then you know what? Preston, I really like that Preston calls him out because he's a dude.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All the dudes are sitting together, and actually, Preston called him out, but then all the guys backed him up.
I know, and I
Backed Preston
really
up.
appreciated that. I wish the other guys would have
Because
called him out
Nick,
too, and it didn't have to be Preston because Preston's like closest with the girls. I wish it
right.
wouldn't have to be him always
Yeah.
standing up for the girls.
No, it should be his best bud. Not
Yeah.
Amir, but the other one.
Marvin?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. But
I just
anyways,
remember Preston's name because I love him.
yeah. Preston. So Nick immediately, whenever Preston calls out Nick for being handsy with the girls,
Mm-hmm.
Nick immediately throws up a wall and is like, no, guys,
Mhm.
what do you think? And the guys, like I said, back him. They're like, no, dude, like, you
do.
are.
Especially for having a girlfriend. You're being like
Yeah.
handsy. You don't know if they wanted that. And Amir came on, he was like, and I don't, like, if my girlfriend saw me, like, looking at other girls, like, the way you were ogling them, like,
It would be a problem.
it would be over.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. No, exactly. Because we see him on the couch just staring at the girls and like being handsy with the girls, and we do see him touch the girls. Now it's not like,
and if it was like a party and it was consensual and everybody was all single,
right.
I'd say have a blast, consensual fun, single fun, or like whatever you have in your relationship fun, like laid
Yes.
out, pop off.
So Nick,
But
who
that's
is,
not what it was.
oh, side note, which I love because I wrote a book report about this person, but Nick is dressed, they do the decades party, which we said was kind of boring, but they do a decades party and Nick is dressed as Arthur Ashe.
Tanner loves Arthur Ashe.
I do. Yeah, I did a book report about him.
Tanner was like, Tanner loved tennis.
Tanner and tennis.
Tennis Tanner. Tennis Tanny.
Tennis Tanner.
Tennis Tanny. I talk about Tanner having to play the piano every day after school, but he also played tennis most days.
Yeah, I did. But so yes, Nick, who is dressed as Arthur Ashe, he, after he's confronted by the boys, it's bothering him, I think. So he goes into the girls' room. So Summer is in the bed with Jordan. They're laying down, and he comes in the room. He's like, "Hey, I have to talk to you. Can I ask you something?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Do I make you all uncomfortable or whatever?" And they're like, "Well, you do get handsy whenever you drink." And
he was a little shooketh.
I just don't think he knows it about himself.
Yeah, like until you are like aware.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, you're not aware.
You're unaware.
And it's not something you should be unaware of.
No, definitely not.
Even like it doesn't matter your state. Like, it's not something you should be unaware of. However, I was really impressed that he went upstairs and asked.
No, me too.
And so I hope that wasn't like a move to just be like this. I hope it was a move to like get clarity and to change his ways. And I think it might be.
That's what I was going to say. I think he was genuinely shocked. Like he was unaware. And that's why I think this is a good lesson. And like now that he's heard it from the boys, he's heard it straight from the girls.
Who like felt the actions.
Who have been the victims for no other term, like I know it's not like that kind of victim, but what would that be? Like I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. I mean, they were the ones being ogled at.
Or touched. Yes. And so I think that this is a learning moment and hopefully he takes it and uses it.
Yeah. But no, I have been enjoying Martha's Vineyard. We'll keep watching it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Season 2 of Martha's Vineyard has been good.
It's been good. And tonight we have Vanderpump.
In
the belly.
I'm excited to see what happens on Vanderpump.
Me too. Because
it's really been brewing. Yeah.
That's brewing. And then hopefully we'll make it to the gym this evening. We have like
crossed.
A big day planned.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll put on our stories when we're going to go live. But yeah, We'll see you all then. Please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Couples Couch Podcast. If you're not following us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, all the places, go find us. We're The Couples Couch Podcast with Kevin and Tanner Cunningham. Love you.
Love you. Bye.